Student protesters of Zilla University ended their hunger strike after 7 days. BNP Jamaat hired 8 lobbyist firms in the US to give false information, said the Foreign Minister. And 4 killed and 4 others injured as a train hit an auto rickshaw in Nilphamari. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. Viewers, you're watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Student protesters at Zilla University of Science and Technology pressing for the resignation of Vice-Chancellor Fariduddin Ahmed have ended their hunger strike after 7 days. Mohammad Zafar Iqbal, a former teacher at SAST, and his wife Yasmin Haq gave the students water to drink to end their hunger strike at 10:25 a.m. today. Earlier, Professor Iqbal and Yasmin Haq went to the campus at 4 a.m. and met the protesters. The two former SAST teachers spoke to the protesters for about 2 hours and assured them of working for a solution. Professor Iqbal said the protesters were unaware that their act stirred the nation. At least 34 vice-chancellors have vowed to resign if the SAST VC resigns, added Zafar Iqbal. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen said that BNP Jamaat hired 8 lobbyist firms in the US to give false information. These lobbyist firms are working to stop the trial of war criminals and prevent Bangladesh from receiving US assistance, he added. The Foreign Minister made the remarks in a speech to Parliament today. He also said that BNP Jamaat hired 8 lobbyist firms to obstruct the trial of war criminals, where they paid their expenses every month. Dr. Momen said the Awami government's effort is to promote good governance and a positive image of Bangladesh. He said the government had also hired the PR firm to counter false information those were provided abroad by the BNP Jamaat quota to prevent the trial of war criminals. Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmood said TIB's information is conventional. This kind of organization is not important in many countries. He said TIB's recent comments prove that the agency works for political purposes. He said this while talking to reporters at the Secretariat. The Information and Broadcasting Minister also remarked that the BNP has conspired against the country by appointing lobbyists in different times. Former Chief Election Commissioner ATM Shamsul Huda has said that the proposed Election Commission law has created mistrust among all and it should be removed. He called for a transparent law on the appointment of CSS and commissioners at Shujon Virtual Conference on Good Governance in the morning. Earlier, Badil Alam Majumdar alleged that the law was not enacted in consultation with anyone. If the law is implemented, only loyalists of the government will be appointed. So, Shujon demanded the repeal of this law. RAB has arrested Mohammad Monir Hussain and Mohammad Imran from Palton and Srinagar areas of Munshiganj in connection with the incidental death of hawker Rakib in capital's Mogbazar. At a press conference on Media Center this morning, RAB said that during the preliminary interrogation, the detainees admitted their involvement in the incident. A teenager named Rakib was crushed between 2 cars when one car overtook another to reach the next stop. The driver of the 2 vehicles fled the scene soon after the incident. 3 passengers of an auto rickshaw were killed and 4 others injured in a collision between a CNG-run auto rickshaw and a commuter train in Nilphamari today. The incident took place around 7:30 am at Daroyani railway crossing in Nilphamari, Shodor Upazila. The deceased were identified as Shefali Begum, Romana, Sahera and Minara Begum. All the deceased and injured were the workers of Uttar Export Processing Zone. The auto rickshaw was crossing the Daroyani railway crossing when when Shimanto Express, a commuter train coming from Khulna to Chilhati, hit the auto rickshaw. The collision forced the auto rickshaw to fall a few feet away from its prior location and killed Shafali Begum on the spot. Bangladesh Meteorological Department today predicted through its bulletin that dry weather with temporary partly cloudy over the country and having chances of rain at a few places over 3 divisions in the next 24 hours. It said weather may remain mainly dry with temporary partly cloudy sky over the country, having chances of light rain or drizzle at 1 or 2 places over Borishal, Chattogram and Zilla divisions. Besides, moderate to thick fog may occur at places over the northwestern part. Viewers, about to the end and the headlines once again. Student protesters of Shahjalan University ended their hunger strike after 7 days. BNP Jamaat hired 8 lobbyist firms in the US to give false information, said the foreign minister. 4 killed and 4 other injured as a train hit an auto rickshaw in Nilphamari. Britain and the US warned Vladimir Putin if Russia invades Ukraine. And the Tsitsipas rested the Australian Open semi-finals by beating Jannik Sinner. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. And don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Viewers, be careful to prevent coronavirus and follow the hygiene rules. Allah Hafiz.